foundation and nurturing his love for music. Welcome to the program, Kartik and Shankaran. Now, I would like to introduce Aryaman Ilaidam Anna, who is a very active member and volunteer lead of Yara. We will begin today's program with Aryaman Anna interviewing Shankar and Kartik Anna. Few housekeeping rules. Please do not turn on your videos or unmute yourself. This interrupts the flow of the event as the artists are performing. Aryamanana, the mic is yours. Please take it away.
Thank you, Akhilesh. Hi, Shankarana and Kartik.
Hi, how are you?
Hi.
Good, how are you?
Doing well.
Okay, that's good. So when did you start singing and what pushed your interest towards music?
I started learning music, vocal music, when I was about 3 years old, and I was always pretty shy till then. So my parents wanted to put me into music classes to kind of, make me talk a little bit and get into things. And I ended up enjoying it a lot, and I still do, and served as a good introduction into music for me.
Nice. So, is it something that you really like, uh, you know, that you do you practice every day and, is it something that really inspires you?
I try to practice every day, although it's difficult sometimes, and sometimes it's hard to find the motivation to do so every day. But uh, I like music, and I'm passionate for it, and same can be said about Karthik. I think he'd say the same, and
Yeah.
I just like music in general, and it interests me a lot.
Nice. So, can you tell more about your journey? What exactly did you do in order to reach this level in music? Like, did you use any special techniques such as, modulation, or did your teachers give any tips or anything? Anything that any tips that you have for upcoming musicians?
Um, yeah. One technique that I use a lot is I record myself and then I listen back just to see if, like, pitch, and to see if I'm in tune, and just to see what I can change. That's one tip I'd give to people who are starting music, because it really helps you reflect on what you're doing as a singer.
Right. I've heard that technique a lot, and yeah, I agree with you. It's really helpful. Do you guys have any other tips?
Uh, I just like to listen to various different types of and forms of music. Uh, Western music and any other types of music that interests me, and it just gives a lot of insight on what I can do to improve, and gives a lot of things that I can put into the types of music that I primarily do. So I think it's helpful to just listen to all different types of music and implement those things into your singing.
Right. Those were really good tips. Thank you. As your voice continues to change and develop, there is no doubt that you would have overcome certain struggles to polish your voice to where it is now. What did you do in order to overcome this hurdle? Now, I'm 14 and I'm going to be a freshman too, and I know that you guys probably had your fair share of voice cracks. So, do you have any tips for that?
I think both of us. He's going through it right now, and
Yeah.
I've I I've been through it at his age, and I'm still going through it now. But I guess it changes a lot of the stuff about your voice from a younger age, where it comes very easily to having to basically reteach yourself how to sing and get the same notes out as before, uh, after your voice breaks. And uh, I guess it's a long process that we're both still going through. So um, just keeping your voice, above all, just not straining it too much, I suppose, and um, just doing what you can, and also just teaching yourself the fundamentals again, so that you can improve on what you had before.
Right. So it's difficult to find a very, balance between studies, sports, and arts. And as a current student, how are you guys finding the balance between all these things?
Personally, for me, if I have a lot of things going on and I can't find time to practice, what I'll do is I'll at least listen to what I'm learning, because even though I can't sing it, I'm still learning by listening. So it's just something that's on the go, and I can just put in headphones or something and just listen.
Right? And then you can get it implemented so that you can easily sing the next time you learn, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's a really good tip. So has the pandemic changed your approach to music? And if so, how exactly?
Yeah, I guess there's been a lot more time to just personally. I've been I guess listening to a lot of different types of music and uh, just trying to, like I said before, trying to implement things that I can and just learn more about music. I'd say I'm pretty passionate, and I just like music, like a lot of people. So I just like to listen to more music and just use it if I can and just enjoy it.
Right. And lastly, who is your favorite musician and how have they influenced your music style?
For me personally, it changes from every rag I sing. For one rag, it could be one person, because in every rag and every style, someone is suited for that style. So it really depends on what rag or what style or what song I want to listen to.
Yeah, I think there's a lot you can take from every musician out there, and it helps to like listen and take parts from everybody singing and try to do your best to incorporate it into yours.
Right. Okay, so that's all the questions I have for you guys. Thank you so much. And I wish you the best of luck on your performance.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That was a very informative session. It is so nice to learn more about you guys in your musical journey. Without any further ado, let's move on to the concert.
Today I will be singing a Vilambit Bandish followed by a Dhruv Bandish in Rag Yamani Vihag. I will start by singing a short ala. लागी अब हो तो जागी बलमा अब हो तो जा 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 आगे बलमा अब हो तो जा आगे बलमा अब हो तो जा 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 आगे बलमा अब हो तो जा आगे बलमा अब हो तो जा आगे बल सगरी रैन मोहे तड़पत बीदी सगरी रैन मोहे सगरी रैन मोहे सगरी रैन मोहे सगरी रैन मोहे तड़पत बीदी सगरी रैन मोहे तड़पत बीदी मोर भई उठ गर मालागी मोर भई उठ गर मालागी अब हो तो जागी परमा अब हो तो जा अब हो तो जा अब हो तो जागी परमा
That was amazing, Kartik Kanna. You gave a beautiful rendition of Rag Yamani Bihag. Now we will listen to Shankar Raman perform.
Today I'll be performing two. Today I'll class. The first is in Madhyalaya Tintal and the second is in Drutlaya Ektal. I'll first sing short ala.
Wow, Shankaranna, that was awesome. Rag Bibhas is an amazing ragam, and you performed it incredibly. Hats off to you, Anna. I would kindly like to end this event now by thanking Kartik and Shankaranna for such a wonderful show and truly a great continuation to the InZoom series. Thanks to Aryaman Anna for hosting the interview so well today. I would also like to thank Adyaka and Aparnaka for guiding me with today's event. Special thanks to Ramya Auntie for giving me this opportunity. Our next InZoom series event will be this Sunday, July 18th, Carnatic Violin DID Showcase. Don't miss it. This is Akhilesh signing off.
Thank you so much, Akhilesh, for the wonderful MC, and thank you to Kartik and Shankar for the wonderful performance. We enjoyed it so much, and it was so impressive to see you guys perform that well. And thank you also to Ramya Auntie for all of the guidance that she gave us for this show. And yeah, I just like to say that. And thank you to Adyaman as well for interviewing, and the rest of the youth committee for all of the help that they've done to put this program together. Thank you.